Okay, hi everyone. I'm back a little bit sooner than I thought. I haven't seen another film, haven't read any books, because the traditional thing which all film buffs do, I don't know how long it's been lasting, probably about 10 years, is a thing called the US Summer Movie Wager. And that is where all film buffs all over the world try and work out what is going to be the top 10 films at the US and Canadian box office, and also they normally add in 3 dark horses, and you get various points, how close you get to the correct order. Now, I've written something out here, so it's got all the details. You can go and look through all the rules, but even just that little bit I told you, even if that's all you heard, you kind of get the idea of it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to give you a quick idea of what I'm thinking, what my main candidates are, and then I'm going to write down my order so that you know I'm not cheating, because it starts next week. They had to bring it, normally it doesn't start till May or something, because obviously it's supposed to be summer films, but what they've had to do is, because Avengers will be one of the top, Infinity War will be one of the top films, they've had to basically bring it forward and just say, well, we better start when Infinity War begins. So that's the idea. It's a lot of fun. You often see me preaching about the art of cinema and empathy machines. This is completely just stupid fun. Doesn't mean that I don't think cinema is important, just means every now and again, it's a fascinating beast, the Hollywood part versus the art form. It's one of the incredible things about cinema. It's the one art form which has to make a lot of money. Anything else you can just be really good at and it goes in a museum and all the critics think you're great. This one, you can do that a little bit, but if you're not getting people in the door, it's very hard to keep going. So I'm going to have to refer to my piece of paper, and as I said, I'm going to switch angles later and show you my picks in order so you can remember. And I'd love you, if this is your kind of thing, play along, let me know. You can put in your comments how stupid I am, or if I've come up with anything pretty good. So before I write them down, I'm just going to tell you what I think the pool of films are. So as I said, you've got to pick 10 and then 3 dark horses. And really, if you think about it, to be on this list, you're going to have to make minimum 100 million domestic and probably even 120 to come in around 9 or 10. Normally 10 is around 100 million. Makes it very hard, because you do get a bonus if you get the first correctly or the 10th correctly. And last year it was, I think, Girls Trip, which I had not even heard of. So this is why comedies, especially horror films, they sometimes can just come out of left field. So this is what I think is the pool of films which I think we'll be looking at. And they are Avengers Infinity War, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Solo, The Spy Who Dumped Me, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, Teen Titans Go, Skyscraper, Meg, Hotel Transylvania 3, Ocean's 8, Mission Impossible Fallout, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Deadpool 2, Incredibles 2, and Solo, A Star Wars Story. So I worked it out till I kind of got 16 films which I think are in the pool, and now it's the art of the game is to put them in the correct order and also put your dark horses, because you get a point each for the dark horses. It's not easy to do. So I'm going to just switch off for a second, come back, and we're going to start writing them out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to write out my order. So number 1, this will be everyone's number 1, Avengers Infinity War. Number 2, Jurassic World. I'm just going to write Jurassic Fallen Kingdom. I think everyone knows that. This is where I'm changing with most people. I'm going with Incredibles 2. I think it's a Pixar film. I think that it's just the best Pixar film ever made. Incredibles I rate as their best. So I think it'll have long legs and every parent will go to it. 4, I nearly downgraded this because I've got a question mark over Solo, but every Star Wars film just makes so much money that I think it'll probably just creep in there. Then I'm making a big gamble. I'm going with Ocean's 8. The reason why I'm going with Ocean's 8 is I wanted a female-centric film. This is just packed with stars. And it's one of the films which is different to all these films. All these films are just, even Incredibles 2 is really a superhero film. In Jurassic Park, they're like superheroes. And I wanted a film which maybe can be attractive to other people, especially to families and women. Then I go back to Deadpool 2. Now, I'm just assuming that it'll make more money than Deadpool 1. We'll see if I'm right. And then I'm going to Mission Impossible. Now, this is a real gamble because the Mission Impossible films have not made huge amounts of money. But if you've seen the trailer, I thought the trailer was fantastic. And Henry Cavill, I think, might make a difference there. Then I'm just throwing this in there. I love the original Ant-Man. And I think, you know, just these Marvel films just make so much money. Then I'm taking, this is my big gamble, one comedy always breaks out. And I think the best trailer that I've seen so far is Tag. So I'm putting that in there as a gamble. And then this is, I hate writing this. I'm despise myself. It's Hotel Transylvania 3. Now, they just make a lot of money. And if you've got kids, what happens is you see Incredibles, you need another film to take them to, so you go to the next cartoon. These are my dark horses, and they are, I'm not going to write out the whole title, but it's The Spy Who Dumped Me. Again, because I think comedy sometimes just really can do a lot. Meg, everyone loves a stupid shark film. Meg would be higher up, but it comes out late August, and I thought it mightn't have enough time to make enough money before the 3rd of September. And then finally, again with my theme that you need to appreciate all audiences, it's the Mamma Mia sequel, I think Here We Go Again. And I think a lot of women will want to see that, and who doesn't love an ABBA film? So that's it. Now you can see it. Today it's the 18th. I'm going to put this up as a video tomorrow. And go to this website and you can take part in the competition. And you'll see me there. I don't know how easy it is to see me, but you'll see other people. It's a global competition. Lots of fun. If you listen to podcasts and websites, a lot of people will take part in this. So, you know, it just adds a little bit of spice to the season. So that's it. I will, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, press the like button, because then other people see what I'm doing. And I'm on Twitter at Guru Eden, and this guy's on Twitter, something similar to that as well. And that'll be a good way to see how you go once the box office comes out. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.